One of my favorite growing methods is the aeroponic method. Here in the greenhouse, we use a vertical, sustainable system called tower garden, and we're growing 100 plants using their high density grow layers. The aeroponic tower garden is an amazing system for sustainability and indoor gardening, saving approximately 95% water usage and 90% space usage in comparison to conventional gardening. In this episode, we're going to show you a full growth cycle of our aeroponic tower garden. We're going to show you how we assemble our tower garden, our growing process, and our harvesting process. Are you ready? Let's go. The tower garden comes with its own automated LED lights and pump system, which you can fine tune to your plant's liking. We have our 13-gallon water reservoir that will hold our nutrient solution, our floating water gauge, which lets us know how much water is in the tank, and our pump hose, which screws into our reservoir lid. Our growing layers provide 8 slots to hold plants. These layers are stackable and are held in place by 2 metal rods. We have 2 rod extenders, which allows us to add more layers to our vertical system. This allows us to grow 100 plants. Once all the layers are stacked, we use 2 wing nuts to tighten the layers together. Lastly, we add our LED lighting system to the very top. We have 4 adjustable arms that will bend into proper position, and then we'll connect our LED light fixtures. The LED lights provide each plant with adequate light for proper growth. The system has its own built-in timer, which we adjust to provide an extra 2 hours of light. So now that the aeroponic tower garden is fully assembled, it's time to plant some seeds. If you're interested in transplanting plants or seed germination, Rockwool Cubes is one of the best growing mediums out there. I'll walk you through what Rockwool Cubes are and show you a step-by-step process on how we prepare our Rockwool Cubes for seed germination. Our first step is to soak our Rockwool Cubes in water for a minimum of 30 minutes. This step ensures that the Rockwool Cubes receive enough moisture to support the seed and to make sure that the seed doesn't get oversaturated. Rockwool is a growing medium made from spun molten rock and minerals, creating a lightweight and porous cube. These cubes are great for hydroponics and aeroponics because they retain water really well and provide the right amount of oxygen for root development. The Rockwool Cubes have pre-made holes in each square. Not every square is visible with a hole, so we'll come in with a pen and open up these holes so that we can add 2 to 3 seeds in each cube. We have a total of 49 cubes here. We're gonna fill each one of these up with a certain amount of seeds. Now that the seeds are in each Rockwool cube, we're gonna fill each cube with vermiculite. For best results, you want to make sure that your seeds are in a warm and humid location. You want to make sure that the seedlings burst through the vermiculite using the humidity dome. After 3 weeks of growing, it's now time to harvest, record data, and to distribute to Kean University's food pantry on campus. I got my shear cutters. I got my grow bag where I'm gonna keep all my lettuce in. We got some red oak leaf lettuce, we got some butter crunch lettuce, and we have our arugula. Let's take a look at our butter crunch lettuce. It's in a rosette form. You can see the smaller leaves right here. We're not gonna cut these. But what we wanna focus on is cutting the outer leaves, like these, because they're ready. So we're gonna do that now. All right, so let's take a look. After cutting, we left this. That's good for regrowth. We didn't chop the center, so we can look forward to seeing another harvest in 2 weeks. And that's the trick. You wanna have a continuation, and you don't wanna cut out the little guys. They stay there. So I cut a little piece off of lettuce, and I'm gonna try it, let you guys know how it tastes. Oh, that's fresh. That's fresh. That's so fresh, man. I love this. No bitterness. Nice and crunchy. Kind of soft. It smells wonderful. I love it. We have our 32-ounce containers right here. Really cool, sealable, and they have the tamper-proof ridges on here. We're gonna lay that on top of our scale. We're gonna tear it to 0 so we can get an actual count or weight of our lettuce. All right, this is our butter crunch right here. And we're just gonna lay this on top, all right? Lettuce is looking really, really good. I'm really proud of this batch. All right. Voila. It's been one whole month of non-stop growing lettuce. I have my intern, Juliana, with me.
Hi.
She's gonna give us a hand with cleaning our tower garden because we wanna remove all the algae that built up over the month. First, let's make sure to turn off the power to the system. Next, we'll remove the lighting system from the tower garden. And then we'll begin removing the plants from each grow slot. Look at that. So many roots. As we're removing the plants, we're going to do a bit of root management by cutting off the roots and keeping about 1 inch or 2 remaining. Now, the same way we assembled our system, we'll reverse engineer our way down by unstacking our layers, unscrewing our rod extenders, and once our rod extenders are removed, we'll then remove the reservoir lid and unscrew the pump hose. Removing our pump is next. Simply grab the pump and make sure to pour out any excess water. Once everything is fully broken down, we'll place all the pieces into our tank where we'll add white vinegar and water for a good cleanse. Let's be sure to use proper cleaning tools to really get rid of any algae buildup. Once that's done, make sure to wipe down each piece and reassemble your tower garden to start your new grow cycle. So this wraps up our full grow cycle using our aeroponic tower garden. If this information was valuable to you, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, tune in to our next episode where we'll be going over the basic housekeeping rules inside the greenhouse. Until next time, peace.